And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the level 60 Dark Knight quest. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So, finally, I hit level 60 Dark Knight. And one thing I would say about it is that doing the different duty roulettes, like I think yesterday I did like the leveling one. I got from level 59 towards 60 from doing one of these roulettes. I can't remember if it was the level 51 or the leveling one. I got something like 1.17 million experience from one dungeon, which is absolutely nuts. It was like a quarter of a level or something bonus, which is just ridiculous for one single dungeon. And I think literally the dungeon I did was like Temple of Khan. It's not like it's a big dungeon or anything. Yeah, Temple of Khan. So do the roulettes basically. It will help you leveling up your ults really well. But I can understand why it's in the game, because there is so many classes to level. So, you know, by all means, if it was maybe one or two classes, then yeah, that would be stupid EXP. But because it's like 20, then by all means, they have these sort of bonuses. So do the roulettes. It does help. And one thing I am doing as well is I'm still doing the fate grind towards the relic for my warrior, which is help level up my Dark Knight as well. And what I've also been doing on top of all of that is I've been leveling up my Chocobo by making sure I have the Chocobo summoned when I'm doing the fates, and then doing these challenge logs such as companions. So if you kill 100 monsters with your Chocobo companion each week, then you'll get something like 15% of the level as a bonus. And I've been doing that most weeks that I've been playing the game since Heavensward launched, which is why I'm now halfway through 17. Of course, if I had not taken months and months break, then I would have already be ranked 20, which is the maximum already. But that is a way to do it consistently without having to mindlessly grind mobs forever. Just do these challenge logs every week. So anyway, and also as well, because I've already got a level 60 paladin, level 60 warrior, I'm geared already. So my level 60 Dark Knight jumped about 70 item levels the second I hit level 60, and I managed to get rid of all of the level 50 gear that I just didn't need anymore. And I'm also as well using the, I think this is the Esoteric's weapon as well, the Antiquate, I can't even pronounce the word, Deathbringer. So anyway, so we're now with Sudurgu at the, well, at 1312 in Ishgard at the Forgotten Knight, and let's finish this story. Let's see what the level 60 Dark Knight quest is about. So the quest is called Absolution, and you get the ability Carve and Spit. Nice. So delivers a threefold attack with a potency of 100. Also restores MP if used while not under the effect of dark arts. Cool. Interesting. It also restores. So if dark arts is not up, you can use this Carve and Spit to help to restore your MP. So Sid seems strangely at peace for a change. So Countess Yistrid's missive arrived while you were away. We're to meet her in the Western Highlands away from prying eyes. She's gone to great lengths to conceal her husband's deeds, so it comes as no surprise that she'd prefer to settle this in secret. Wow, my reading is really struggling today. So Mithrie, I don't know what's waiting for us out there, but if aught should happen to me, pray keep Rael safe. Right then, I believe she wanted a word with you before we left. Cool, so let's talk to her. So we couldn't have made it this far without you, Mithrie. I want you to know that I am truly grateful for the time we shared. You, Sudurgu, and Frey taught me so much about the world, about what it means to fight for another, and what it means to fight for yourself. We're going to finish this together, the three of us. Yep. So, naught else to say, really. To Twin Pools, then. Let us not keep the Countess waiting. Okay, so let's go to the Twin Pools. Wow, that's quite a long flight. It might actually be quicker to go to Tailfeather and then cross that zone line. So for now, my main is still Warrior, but it is nice that the three tanks share the same gear. The only thing they don't share basically is a weapon. And I could just change which class I'm playing based on my mood. Yeah, something I always felt really guilty about in this expansion is the fact that you kill chocobos in this area, these wild chocobos, and you need to for quests. So there's even a fate which involves killing a bull chocobo. And I was like, how dare you? For me, it's the equivalent of killing horses, you know? They only serve, and they do not deserve to be killed like that. But anyway, let us keep going. Let's find Sedurgu. You would have thought, given that the NPCs can sort of instantly teleport to the next destination, that they would take you with them, but no, apparently not. It's just like, do it yourself. Okay, here we go. We have a fight on our hands. And because it's a glowy thing, it means that we can't take a chocobo in. So let me dismiss the chocobo. Hi. Let's talk to Sedurgu. So it seems we're early. Well, it is not as though I have pressing business elsewhere. Enjoy a moment's respite, Mithrie, with me. I read that backwards. So, commence battle for absolution. If your level is above 60, it will be synced. That's obviously a future-proof message. Sorry, you can probably hear me typing. Wow, that slow camera work. So, you came, a wise choice, or decision. I can read. So, you have his eyes, his nose, his lips. Every time I look at you, I see more and more of him, and it sickens me. Rael is not her father. You had no right to punish her for what he did. Who are you to stand in judgment of me? I have every right. I bore that monster into this world, and by the Fury I shall send it to the seventh hell. If you're so bloody fond of it, you can follow it there. So, it's just us now, no one else. Remember Frey's conjury. Protect us and we'll protect you. Right then. She pulls out a twig. Cool. So let's put up Dark Arts. Let's stop them. Let's make sure we keep Rael safe. Just dotting them all because, well, it seems to be working, so... Wow. Yeah, so because I'm fully geared, it's like, these are dying so easily. This fight is obviously balanced towards people who might have just hit level 60 and are not wearing a lot of near item level 200 gear. Anyway, Scourge, Scourge, Scourge. Yeah, so that's how you win this fight. You just Scourge and Scourge until, I'm assuming, we get to the last boss. Okay. I might do Unleash on this, try and get all of their attention. Might as well. Just because if any one of them die, you assume if Sedurgu dies or Rael dies or someone, it's a duty fail, they have to do it again. And that's obviously happened before in this series. Cool. Okay, that was easy. Completely out of mana, so I'm going to switch off Dark Arts. That'd be a lot of people, yo. I have a feeling something's going to happen. But then again, these mobs seem to have next to no HP. But we'll be fine. That's the power of tanks. I remember even at level 40 being able to kill level 50 mobs on my tank classes with my chocobo. Those were the days back when you had to do the 40 to 50 grind in Northern Fanaland doing fates. Ah, the past. Cool. There we go. Time for the last boss. The Astrid herself. Again, we're just protecting Rael, and Sudogu can take care of Astrid in the meantime. Come on. Rip. Rip. Okay. So I'm assuming as well that while we're taking care of her, that more mobs will come along as well to help her, but whatever. Let's put Dark Arts back up. It just means that we can hit, not Dark Arts, sorry, Dark Side. So it means that we can use Dark Arts before we hit Soul Eater. And one thing I've learned as well, that, for example, if I was to hit Hard Slash and then Dark Arts, it doesn't actually get consumed until you get to Soul Eater anyway, so there's no harm in doing it early if you have to, as long as you use it during a global cooldown so that you don't lose time. Okay, nearly dead. So like I said, I would assume if you're really under gear that this fight would be a lot harder, but it's obviously very, very easy for me because I'm really overgeared. And it's important to just keep the future in mind. That's why I've already gathered nearly full level 60 sets for healer, even though I don't have any level 60 healing classes. Whoops. Rawr. Me and my voice acting skills. So, damn you, get out of my way. I'm surprised she's not complimenting the size of his sword. Why? Why? Why do you care so much what happens to it? You're not the first person to ask me that. Once you might have understood. Now that's an epic picture, isn't it? For everything that you are, that you have done, you are still her mother. Go, we shall not meet again. And block you from Facebook as well. Oh, but we will, Knight, I promise you that. I still have your Instagram. I will follow you to the ends of the world if I must. So long as it lives, I must. Don't you see, you fool? The Fury wills it. The Fury wills it. Okay, she might be a bit crazy. Is there a critique of religion? Makes people crazy? Or is she just crazy? Rael. How great your love for her. How far greater than any you ever bore me. For a long time I prayed for your forgiveness. I prayed you would take me in your arms and hold me as you did before. But I know that shall never come to pass. I will pray for you, Mother, that you might find her in her halls. Sorry, place her in her halls. I don't even... It's gone. Rip. Oh, Halan, receive us this woman, your humble servant. Raise her up to your bosom and grant her glory everlasting. Rip. So what now? We go back to Ishgard. Together. As you wish. Yeah, just leave them to the crows, who cares? Cool. Right, so let's now go back to Ishgard. So obviously the level 60 quests, given that they're the end of the chain for now, that's why they're a lot more cinematic and a lot more epic than the other job quests. Because it's bringing to a close the story for this class in this expansion. So now let's go to Aethernet. The Forgotten Knight, yep, top of the list. Cool. We split. Ah, I see a Imperial. Interesting sword you have. So, it all seems so simple in retrospect. The moment I stopped trying to find the answer, there it was. All that anger, all that rage, born of a fervent desire to protect that which we hold most dear. So you are still committed to your path then? And you, if you'll have me. You'll need to talk to me more and listen. I can't stand the silence, you know? There's no shame in sharing the weight, Sid. We can bear it together for ourselves and for others. Right then. The two of us will manage on our own, Mithrie. There may be others, you know, of Rael's heritage, but if they come, we will be ready. Granted, we could simply leave Ishgard, but that would leave the people at the mercy of the powers that be. I cannot do that now, and neither can Rael, I think. We all need a cause, Mithrie, so what will yours be? For whom will you stand? For my friends. And so you shall. Psst, who the hell would select myself? To walk the path is to suffer, to sacrifice. Justice demands no less. But we must never lose sight of why we chose to walk it. God's help me, those Mughals were onto something, weren't they? Yep. That's complete. Roar! So I've learned Carve and Spit. I got the title A Dark Day's Night 2. I wonder if that comes with an actual title or not. Yep. So I've now got the title Black Blood. So let's wear that title now. Profile. Black Blood. I've got too many flipping titles. It is actually nice. It does say where it comes from as well. Here you go. Dark Blood. Well, Black Blood. It should have been Dark Blood, but whatever. So anyway, here is Imperial. Aha. Tell you what, let's just stand side by side, shall we? 'Cause like I said, I stand with my friends. Imperial's not just a friend in game, he's also one of the biggest donators who's helped me to get a new life. So he will forever be a member of my inner circle, let's say. So anyway guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye guys.